The Democrats are doing bad with black Americans right now, and that's why they're talking about reparations. Because right now, they're talking about giving out $333,000 in a creative reparations plan, whereas you can see payments go out, maybe not all at once, but maybe 5 years, 10 years, and 20 years over time in payments, in an actual payment plan, which I'm fine with. Hey, if you're gonna pay me out over 20 years, hey, so long as you pay the money and you adjust it for inflation for the amount of time that you took to pay it, I'm fine with that. Let me know in the comment section, are you cool with that? If you are a descendant of black slaves or a foundational black American. And let's not kid ourselves, they're not seriously discussing this yet, but this is an idea that's being floated around, okay? Because until I see pen to paper, until I see an actual bill signed by Joe Biden or whoever's president, whenever reparations come along, I'm not taking it seriously. And this is being discussed by Jamal Bowman, Niles, and you know, my whole thing is that I'm not being a doomer, right? I'm not just putting things down to put things down. My thing is that I've been promised things, I've been told things throughout my life. I know as a freaking black man. So I know my community. We are sick of hearing about studies, discussions, you know, let's have a study, guys. Let's go study the issue of slavery when it's in history books, when it's in museums, when there's movies that, you know, white directors keep exploiting, you know. My thing is that we are tired of hearing about all these discussions. We want to see pen to paper. We want to see checks being sent out. We want to actually start cashing checks. We don't want to hear about, well, you got to vote for us first and then you get, no, because, you know, there's people who are not citizens, the people who are over in Ukraine who have nothing to do with this country. And man, I gotta tell you, they got everything that they could ask for. That being said, you know, I'm just saying, I don't care what the whole reasoning you say, well, they were at a war. I don't care. They're not in our borders. So, you know, it's not my issue. You say that with every other conflict, right? But all of a sudden, when it comes to them, it's something different. No. We gonna be consistent. So if that's gonna be the case, we have to understand that when we want reparations, we are not just, you know, asking for it. We don't want to study. I'm tired of you studying the issue. All right, it's been studied religiously. All right, it's time for the studies to stop. It's time for cash to be sent out. And you're talking about, if this actually comes through, this could eliminate the racial wealth gap. I mean, you're talking about the housing gap, the renting gap, you know, the employment gap. It would cause generational wealth to be slowly accumulated, and at least some of the damage to be repaired. Now, granted, some people are going to say we want much more, but this would be a show of good faith. 14 trillion is not a lot of money. No, it isn't. It'll be roughly $333,000 per person. And granted, this includes a lot of people that some other folks would say shouldn't be included. But if this is the higher end estimate, this is the highest end based on $333,000. And the one thing that I will say about Jamal Bowman is that he did say there are creative ways to pay this, right? Who says it has to be all paid all at once? It can be paid over 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Hey, I will even accept 25 years, so long as you pay it. And if, say, I pass, it can be passed on to my descendant. Hey, I'll take that. Or my next of kin. I'll take that too. You know, still, the money's being paid. I will definitely take a check. Listen, if that's gonna be a deal, I will gladly skip myself down to that mailbox every morning, just a smile on my face. I'll be the happiest person. I would look like the freaking Joker, just ha 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 ha, just all happy and smiling, right down to that freaking mailbox. And I'll open it every time, boy. Where's my check? Where is it? Where is it? Listen, black folks, down in the comment section, tell me I'm lying. Listen, we don't care if it takes you 10 years. If it means that we can go down to that mailbox and we don't dread to go down to that mailbox because we know that, yeah, there might be some bills there, but there's also a check. Listen, that is the most beautiful feeling when you know a check coming and you waiting for a child. Oh Lord, tell me that's like Christmas morning, ain't it? I would love it. I would love it. So make sure we are also being flexible and also practical, right? If they come to us black folks and they say, hey, we got hundreds of $1,000s per person, all you gotta do is take it over, 10, 15 years, maybe even 20 years. Take that deal. Take it, because that's called money. Okay, even if you maybe get a couple hundred, couple thousand at one time, listen, you're still getting it.